What's up, fellas? It's Fari. Let's get it. Like, comment, and subscribe only if you fuck with it. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at organic.fari. In today's video, we're touching on a subject that I don't touch too much on. I haven't really done a dedicated video to this topic yet. Um, don't plan on it being a long one, but I am excited for this one. I know this is something that I know for sure that I've dealt with throughout my entire life. It's one of the biggest struggles I've had. So if you're anything like me, you'll relate to some of the things that I'm saying today. You may gain a deeper understanding or a new understanding. You may see a new perspective on this topic once this video is done. And once you truly begin to understand what your sexual energy is and the power that it has, once you understand this, you'll begin to use it in ways that you've never imagined before. You'll begin to create things and manifest things in this 3D reality and in this world that you never thought was possible before. But we're going to get right into it. And the first point I want to make is that being undersexed or oversexed is an issue, brother. Both are at either ends of the spectrum. They're both extremes. Both are an issue, brother. And I've been in both situations. And before I go too deep into this, I just want to say this video isn't speaking about masturbation. We're not talking about porn in this video. If you're still struggling with porn and masturbation, brother, I'm not going to get on you too hard because we all have our struggles, we all have our vices. But, brother, stop touching yourself. You feel extremely guilty after you touch yourself, brother. I know you do. I know this for a fact. And even though this channel is mostly for the men, I know females watch this a lot. Y'all really need to cut back on the masturbation as well. Put the toys down. Put them down. Put them down. I shouldn't be able to touch you and know that you play with a toy. Take that how you want to take it. But anyways, being undersexed or oversexed is an issue. That's the first point. Whenever you're operating at either end of the spectrum, either of these extremes, you're really operating from your survival consciousness. And I dropped a video probably one or two videos ago talking about the different levels of consciousness. So go check that out if you don't know that's what I'm talking about. But you're operating from your lowest energy centers. You're operating as if you were an animal. And hey, you're a human being, you're technically an animal, and if you want to live your entire life as an animal, do you, brother? But if you can't tell by now, we are on a spiritual journey, on a spiritual path on this channel. And I need everybody to understand that this is a spiritual warfare. We need to defeat the flesh. And this has nothing to do with being Christian, being Muslim, being a Jew, it has nothing to do with any of that, brother. I don't care what you are. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what you follow. It's righteousness over evil at the end of the day. I think it's important to find a healthy balance and a healthy medium on this spectrum. I don't think it's healthy to not have sex, not enjoy it. Sex is something that's beautiful. The energy that's created is phenomenal. I mean, it can create a baby if you think about it. It can create life. Um, so I will never demonize sex. I will never come on here and tell you guys to leave women alone or nah, brother. Enjoy women, love them, definitely. But also don't indulge in women too much. It can become a problem. It can become a burden. You shouldn't be trying to see a girl every single night. That shouldn't be on your brain every single night, brother. You shouldn't be sleeping with any and everybody. You shouldn't be sleeping with a girl just because she's willing to sleep with you. Find a healthy balance. Enjoy women. Like I said, I would never get on here and tell you not to enjoy women. Not to enjoy women. I'm the last one that can say anything about that. I definitely enjoy my time with women. But sometimes you need to learn how to say no. Say no to yourself and learn how to say no to women. And this is an issue that not a lot of people speak about. Most people get online and talk about overcoming masturbation, overcoming watching porn, but what about for the guys that need to overcome lust when it comes to dealing with women in real life? What if you're a guy that doesn't have an issue attracting women or keeping women in your life? Women want to be around you. Women want to give their minds to you. Women want to give their brains to you. They want to give their mind to you. They're offering you your woman. There's women out here offering you their soul, but you got to know how to say no, brother. There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place for everything under the sun. There's a season for everything that's under the sun. There's a time for you to keep that willy wang in your pants, and then there's a time for you to take it out and go to work. You have to find out what that balance is for you. So the second point that I want to talk about is seeking validation is a never-ending game. Chasing women is a never-ending game. You will never feel fulfilled. Getting a new notch on your account, getting a new body, whatever you guys call it, sleeping with yet another girl is not going to fulfill you, brother. A girl complimenting you, telling you that you're handsome, telling you that you smell good, telling you that you feel good. Yeah, it feel good in the moment, brother, but that's not truly fulfilling. That's not true fulfillment. It's temporary. And oftentimes after you release, you don't even care. And because we have the natural urge to be with women, if you don't think about it and if you don't proactively step out of this mindset, if you don't proactively step out of this mindset, you will always continue to chase validation. And it's not just from women, it's external validations in many different forms. You have everything that you need, brother. You already have all of the love that you need within you, brother. You already have all of the peace that you need within you, brother. You already have all of the joy, the freedom, the prosperity, the abundance, the gratitude. You have everything that you need, brother. You even have feminine energy within yourself and you don't even know it. And don't take that the wrong way. I don't even think you would take it the wrong way, because if you're the type of person that would take something like that the wrong way and even try to misconstrue or twist it into something that I'm not saying, this isn't a video for you, but you have everything that you need, brother. Stop seeking external validation. One of my brothers actually made a video really recently and he brought up a very interesting point, and he coined this term. He said, yo, a lot of you guys are relying on artificial intelligence. We're not talking about chat GPT. We're talking about artificial intelligence. You're artificially feeding your brain with experiences and substances that are outside of your body, external from you, basically trying to manipulate your or change the state of being that you're in when you can do that yourself. And when you use artificial intelligence, whether that's substances, women, vices, whatever it is, it's artificial, brother. When you use something that's outside of you, it's not real. It's not sustainable. And like I said, it's a never ending chase. Think about it, brother. Especially if you're a dude that doesn't struggle with getting women. Think about it. All of the girls that you thought were the baddest, that you really wanted, you got them, bro. And what? You've had women compliment you. You've had women tell you, and what, brother? And what? At some point, you have to get tired of that chase. At some point, you have to get tired of chasing validation, chasing things that are outside of you. You'll never catch it. It's like water. You think you got it, and it slips right. It falls right between your finger cracks. The third point I want to make is when your sexual energy is out of whack and you're either undersexed or oversexed, your life lacks deep and meaningful connections. At the end of the day, brother, we're human beings. We're social creatures. That's why a torture technique or something they use in jail is isolation. Isolating a human is literally torture. We need other people, brother. I would never get on here and say that we don't need women. Men definitely need women and women need men. We need each other. Everybody needs everybody. And because you're in this, you're operating from this lower level of consciousness, this lower level of awareness, you lack deep and meaningful relationships. You don't have intimate connections. And that's a life that sucks, brother. All of your relationships stay surface level. You don't feel like you can you don't feel like you can open up around people. That's not a life to live. People feel like they can't open up around you, brother. The best relationships, I wouldn't say the best, but some of the best relationships that I've had with women, or yeah, all of the best relationships or interactions or experiences that I've had with women was because obviously number one, we were attracted to each other, but there was a connection that was deeper than the surface there. And something that I realized in my life that I honestly just realized within the last couple of years is even the relationships that I thought were deep or that I had real meaningful connections with people, we did, but I still wasn't fully open. And that's me as a grown man admitting that. I'm not saying I was wrong. I'm not saying I was right. I'm just stating the facts. That's something that looking back on my relationships, looking back on my life, I can honestly say for the most part, I keep everybody at a arm's length arm's length distance. I keep you away a little bit. Because at the end of the day, brother, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that everybody else is perfect, that everybody is on this same path of defeating evil and serving righteousness. There are some evil devils out here, very demonic women out here, brother, but don't let that scare you. Don't let the internet scare you. Don't let people tell you that there's no good women out here or women are this and that. Brother, they are, but I'm telling you, there are some beautiful women out here. If you set up the right environment, you allow her to feel safe, you actually develop a deep and meaningful connection with her, brother. When you develop a deep and meaningful connection with a woman, when she feels emotionally safe with you and she feels connected with you and she loves you, brother, I mentioned it earlier, she wants to give you her soul. And most men online that are bashing women have never experienced a woman literally offering him her soul, willing to do any and everything for you. So I will never bash women, but yes, be careful. I always say first they're sweet, then they're sour. So yes, whenever you're developing deep connections, you do need to understand that heartbreak is something that is 9 times out of 10 going to be a part of that experience, but it's needed. It's part of it. You wouldn't know sunshine if you didn't know rain. Okay, so the fourth point I want to talk about is sexual transmutation or energy transmutation. It's something that a lot of people speak about. It's something that I've heard about for years, and I've kind of just brushed it off, let it go in one ear and out the other. But brother, it's true. Your sexual energy is creative energy. You can create life literally. You can bring another human being into this experience with your sexual energy. So anytime you feel that hot and heavy feeling in your balls and you feel that tense energy in your balls, brother, it's actual energy, brother. It's really down there gathering up and yeah. But you don't always have to release it. Circulate it through your body. Go work on your side business. Go work out. Go read. Go meditate. Go journal. Go say some affirmations out loud. Think positive thoughts. Do something else. Really, bro, that's all it is. People think transmutation is like this super spiritual and super magical thing. Is literally, bro, when you feel like you want to fuck, instead of picking up that phone, like right now it's 8:19 at night, brother. I could easily pick my phone up, hit a girl up, and the time and the energy that I would have spent with her, I'm not gonna say would have been wasted, but that energy can and should be used for other things at times. I'm recording this video right now, brother. Believe it or not, I'm using sexual energy to do this video, to record this. Why do you think boxers stop having sex before their fights, brother? It literally builds aggression. It's your life force circulating through your body, brother. And like I said, I'm definitely not gonna sit here and talk about semen retention because that's not something that I practice, brother. Um, But that's why I feel like cutting out masturbation is such a major help, because especially if you're a single guy, because now in order for you to get that release that you want, you have to go out in the real world and you have to get a woman. And in order to get a woman to lay down with you, I'm not saying you have to be the richest, but you have to have some sort of success, some sort of drive. You have to be put together somewhat. So you have to put some effort into it rather than laying in your bed scrolling on the phone and whacking your shit like a lame ass nigga. But then on the other end, once you get to the point where you're not constantly beating your meat, and that's not something that you even think about, once you get to the point where that's no longer something you want to do, and now you're focused on doing things in real life and seeking real interactions with women, bro, if you're a solid dude, bro, it's gonna get to a point where it's too much to handle, brother. There's more women out here than you can handle by yourself. So now, me personally, when I catch myself going a little too crazy, sometimes I take a step back and I say, let me channel all of this energy for Fari. Let me channel all of this energy into something that's gonna benefit and help me. And brother, you'd be so, like I said, brother, you can, that same feeling when you get that hot and heavy feeling and you start wanting to rump, brother, you're literally, you want to create something. You want to create life. Energy transmutation is simply going and doing something else physically. So rather than releasing that sexual energy, you go and you do something else. Fit, like literally. I don't care if you go read a book. Go do something, brother, and watch what happens. You'll be surprised how you feel after. Okay, guys, so the fifth point that I want to bring up is use women as inspiration. Like I said, I'll never get on here and tell you guys to leave women alone, to not deal with women, to that's not what I'm here for, brother. I absolutely love women. Sometimes I think I love women a little too much. But what you want to do is you want to use women as inspiration. Don't use them as a crutch. Don't use them as your end goal. They're inspiration, brother. A woman that is well put together is inspiring to me. A woman that smells good is inspiring to me, brother. I don't, you have to figure out what about, if you, some of you actually hate women. I wouldn't say that. There's niggas out here that do hate women. Nobody that's watching my channel hates women. I absolutely love women, bro. I could have a conversation with a super feminine woman, and as long as she's smiling and giggling and looking me in my eyes, I'm gonna be inspired, brother. That shit make me want to go get a bag, bro. That shit make me want to go work out, bro. That shit make me want to get smarter, bro. It do. It do. And if you listen carefully, if you're not around an airhead girl, if you're around a girl that has some sense in her head, that has her head on her shoulders properly, some of these girls may even drop some game on you. They may drop some wisdom on you, and it may be directly or indirectly. They may do something you like, and you jot it down. You note it down. Say, all right, I like this. But then they may do something else that you don't like, and bro, every opportunity is or every experience is an opportunity to learn something. Even with these women, stop going into situations with women thinking about what you can take. Bro, give something. Go give some value, bro. Just experience the lady. Be in the present moment. Put the pussy to the side. Stop always aiming for sex, brother. The pussy's gonna come, bro. Getting pussy is the easiest thing, bro. You don't want her soul, bro. You don't want her respect and her admiration, brother. Put the pussy to the side, bro. Use women as inspiration. That's what God put them on this earth for. The women in my life inspired me, whether it's a sexual encounter or not. And I'm actually going to give you a real life example. So right before I scripted this video, or like a couple days before I scripted this video, I actually went on a walk with this girl. And that's another side note, brother. If she's not willing to go on a walk with you in the park, she's not the one. She doesn't like you. But you should already know that. But anyways, went on a nice little walk with the girl. Beautiful little girl, thick, nice. Just my type, brother, right? So smelling real good. She's laughing, she's smiling, she's touching me, bro, we walking, bro. No sex. Yeah, the sex would have been nice, the box would have been nice, brother. But the vibe itself was inspiring. But the reason why I actually brought it up is she technically inspired this video, bro. Because she says something to me and I say, yo, wow, I want to talk about that in one of my videos. So she basically said to me, she doesn't want to be a man's entire world. She wants to be a part of it. And I said, wow, I couldn't agree with you anymore. And that's something that I've always known, brother. I've never had a woman say something like that to me. And not that it's so profound, but I just couldn't believe that she admitted that, because most women act like they want a man that's all about them. And but it's not the truth, brother. They don't, bro. Don't use her as your source, as your everything. She's your inspiration, bro. She's not the mission, but she inspires you to keep going on the mission, bro. She inspires you to go harder, bro. So we're not just looking at women as strictly sex objects. And bro, like, I'm not saying everything got to be deep and spiritual, and every time you have sex with a girl it got to be magical and passionate and lovemaking. Nah, bro, I'm not saying that, bro. But I don't know, if you don't understand what I'm saying, bro, you're lost. Use women as inspiration. So now the sixth point I want to talk about is, I want to say you guys need to learn how to approach sex the proper way. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time for you to approach it like an animal, but then there's a time for you to approach it like a spiritual being, brother. Stop taking. Sex is a energy exchange. Sex is an exchange of energy. So if she got demons, you taking those on. If you have demons, you're giving those to her. So make sure you're laying down with people that aren't demonic. Make sure you yourself are not demonic, brother. Stop just looking for the nut, brother. That's not even the most enjoyable part of the experience. Like I said, bro, you guys just have to change the approach that you take with women, and the experience that you have will be magnified. The experience that she has while she's with you will be much greater. And a lot of it starts down with your approach and your attention intentions. Like I said, don't get me wrong, not every single girl that I'm with, or not every single girl that I spend time with, is a girl that I want to marry or have kids with, brother. But you do that honestly. And but still, even in those situations, I try to develop a deep connection. Yeah, I'm gonna put you through this mattress. I'm gonna throw you through my door, and then I'm gonna put you through the mattress. But I might switch it up, bro. I might make love. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I'm not just. I'm getting a little too descriptive, bro. But change the way, bro. Change your approach, bro. Everything you doing is not working, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Everything you've been doing has not been working. All I'm saying is change it up, switch things up a little bit. But the last point I'm going to talk about is, you guys just need to value your energy, your space, your time, your peace, and yourself. Number one, your energy, brother. Protect your energy at all costs, brother. Stop dealing with women that don't like you. Stop dealing with women that you don't like. Stop dealing with women that are not attracted to you. Stop dealing with women that you are not attracted to, brother. Stop compromising your schedule. Stop compromising your goals. Stop compromising your routine. Stop compromising your structure. You're lacking discipline to either please or chase a woman, brother. That's lame. Live your life. Take care of yourself, brother. Put yourself first, selfishly. I'm not saying go out and hurt people on purpose, brother, but your job isn't to make everybody happy, bro. Make yourself happy. Make yourself and God happy. Be the best man that you could be. Value yourself, brother. And when you value yourself, everybody else will value you. When you value yourself, you will become confident. When you value yourself, you will develop that aura. You will develop that aura that you want to develop. But that self-belief, that confidence, that value that you view yourself having, it's not something, and I say this in almost every single video, it's not something that you can magically just import into your characteristics and your behaviors and your actions, brother. It's something that you yourself have to do and work on every single day. And that's by valuing your energy, your space, your time, your peace, and yourself. But yeah, guys, not too long of a video. for you guys. I don't usually talk about women and sexual energy and all of that, but I felt like it's a video. I felt like it was time for me to touch on it a little more. If you guys want to hear me talk more about this stuff, definitely let me know. I can bring some more videos for you guys. But if you're a man looking to surpass the level of awareness that he's at right now, you're tired of operating um, out of survival, book a call down in the link below. It's a free one-on-one call. We'll see if you're a good fit for my program. If not, I have some other stuff coming out for you guys too, thinking about doing a community. Guys, I just really want to help people out, bro. Like I said, it took me years and years of experience to learn these things, and I'm still learning, brother. I'm not perfect at all. Um, but yeah, man, the main point of this video is just don't allow your sexual energy to consume you. You have to learn to understand your sexual energy and use it to your advantage. That's what you want to do, is use your sexual energy to your advantage, brother. Don't let it use you, because if you allow it to consume and use you, it will, bro. It deplete you of all of your energy and you will die, bro. Obviously, we all die physically, bro, but you'll die spiritually, bro. Get your mind right, brother. Get your mind right. But that's the video for today, guys. I'm out.